I'm thinking about actually selling the Mustang because, like, I don't like it that much. I'd rather have the money back. Honestly, if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't buy it. I recently had a reconciliation with my father. It says, "Do you stinky of poo-poo?" No, I don't. I smell real nice. What part of your body have you noticed the most change? It seems like your face. My waistline, honestly. My face and my feet have thinned out the most. I'm kind of disappointed where my weight loss is actually gone. Like, it's not as good as it should be. And you know, I need to start putting things in to correct that. But like, shit happens. I don't want to do walking 365 again because the main problem with walking 365, I was scared I was gonna get hit by a car. I'd much rather just go to the gym. Am I able to do a push-up now? No, I'm not. Like, the only reason I couldn't do a push-up last time wasn't because I wasn't strong enough. It's just that my left arm, this section right here, from like there to there, I think it's called a rotator cuff. That's pretty much fucked on me right now. No, people never paid for me to play Black Ops 4 yet.
Sounds like that.
And the reason I quit playing Black Ops 4 is like I just don't get donations during it. I mean, we got what here, 250 people right now. I've already made more money than most of my Black Ops 4 streams. And this is way easier. Alright, Fruitcakes donated $5. Says, "Do you stinky of poo-poo?" No, I don't. I smell real nice. I'm a pedo donated $5, which is the same person. Thank you for the $10 worth of donations, my man. What's the meaning of life to you? I don't have a meaning of life, dude. My whole life is just trying to come in here and make these ends meet. Yeah, I just ran 4 ads. I'm gonna start trying to run 2 minutes worth of ads an hour, and I'm just gonna do them all at one time. Ban anybody that says they have ad block, because like I noticed last month with what little bit of ads that I did run, I made like almost $200 off of ads. No, I can't run ads again until another 8 minutes. I wish the time would go by faster. I feel like I've been streaming all fucking day, and I'm ready to get off. And it's only been like an hour and 20 minutes. And a large part of it is like people ask me the same thing. Why didn't I just buy a new Mustang? I got no fucking credit, and I didn't have the money to buy a new Mustang. That's why I didn't go get a new Mustang. And I'm thinking about actually selling the Mustang because, like, I don't like it that much. I'd rather have the money back. Honestly, if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't buy it. It's not $50 an hour, though. Like, if I streamed another 3 hours, I might make another $10. Like, you make all your money up front on streaming. It took the deal over here to sell this thing? No, it didn't. They got the Mustang in, they got it in like November, and they sold it at the end of January. That's like what, 3 months? The problem around here is finding people. The problem right here with like a car with a salvage title is finding people with money to buy it outright, because like nobody around here has that kind of money. No, I got the Mustang so cheap because their lot burnt fucking down. Airbags are not required in the state of South Carolina. We don't have inspections or anything like that. I don't know why you worried about my fucking airbags. Like seriously, you don't got to ride in the car. There's a lot of I've owned cars that didn't have airbags beforehand. How does the parking lot burn down? No, the building behind the parking lot. We recently had a hurricane, and in the hurricane, one of their refrigerators caught fire, and it burned their entire shop down. So they're trying to move the inventory to help rebuild the shop with the insurance money they're getting. Alright, ban Miss Pink Shorts, guys. Like, why do you guys let people like Miss Pink Shorts sitting here? I'm just sick of dealing with trolls, man. Like, honestly. Like, you think I'm getting defensive, but like, just imagine having to answer the same fucking questions every day of your life for over a year and a half at this point. Yeah, fuck you, dude. It's not that you don't want to get hurt. Like, if that was the case, you wouldn't be trying to fuck with my life in every conceivable point. What kind of Mustang I have? I got a 2014 V6 Coupe base. How much would you be looking to get for the Mustang if you were to sell it? Like $8 grand. I bought it for $6, but I've probably put $2,000 into it since then. Because like, when I buy a used car, I changed all the fluids. I changed the transmission fluid, the coolant. I changed the brake fluid. I changed the oil. All the fluids changed. I upgraded the headlights on it. It had standard bulbs in it. I switched it over to Silver Star Ultras. I've changed 2 motor mounts in it. You know, whole 9. Right, putting $2,000 car doesn't increase its value, but since the car's value is actually $10,000, the fact that I did the maintenance on it and I got proof I've done maintenance on it recently, which should make the car worth more money. The reason they'd take 6 for it is because they needed money. They needed money. Is my truck rusting out though? I got 1 piece of rust on the rocker panel. Do I go ahead and pay the money to paint the truck? Because it'll be $4,500 to paint the truck. You don't have to paint the whole truck. My whole truck needs to be painted. And it needs body work done to it. My paint is done on my truck completely. Like the top of my truck is terrible. Like it's pretty much, there's pretty much no paint there. Like there's just remnants of what used to be paint. Why don't I buy brand new cars? Because I don't want to take the depreciation hit. You should really get a garage for your Mustang or it'll take damage from natural forces. Most likely. But my Mustang has a brand new paint job on it. How much cash do I have stashed up at this point? That's none of your business. Why is my money your concern? $50 an hour? Well, hate to tell you, I've been streaming for 2 hours now, so like at $50 an hour, all of a sudden turned to $25 an hour. And when I get to the next hour, it'll probably turn to even lower than that. Yeah, it's like I don't really give a shit about video games for the most part. What's the thing I dislike the most about my Mustang? The ride. Like it rides really shitty. I don't even know what a fucking mountain climber is. Sounds like something I couldn't do though. I recently had a reconciliation with my father, and like so there was like a 15-year gap between mine and his relationship. One of the things I noticed with that gap between our relationship was that my father's a little bit of a conspiracy nut. As him being a conspiracy nut, I had to sit there and tell him about things. Like the first thing my daddy did was inform me that he enjoys watching Ancient Aliens. It was an alien conspiracy theory. I'm trying to figure out which one it was. I need to kill these. I had to. Well, let's just use the Machu Picchu for example, since I can't remember the other example, which was better. Machu Picchu is like this Aztec settlement that was built with limestone and sandstone and all that wonderful stuff. Ancient Aliens makes it seem like Machu Picchu was created with diorite stone. Which diorite is a very hard stone that almost requires like diamonds to cut. Very abrasive. We got to talking about it, and he believes like aliens influence society, and that Trump is the best thing ever. And like he went full sink in for Jade Helm. I don't know if you guys are aware what Jade Helm is. Jade Helm is like a it was like a anti-Christian initiative conspiracy theory. Like the government was rounding up Christians and putting them in Walmarts and like barbed wiring up Walmarts and creating like these internment camps to house Christians, and like people bought this shit hook, line, and sinker. But like Ancient Aliens goes around and like talks about how like it would require like diamond picks for their imaginary stone that isn't there, when all reality, like a vast majority of it, if you go to like the landing site of Machu Picchu, you'll see that most of the tools that they use to craft stone is actually still there. And like they actually have like pivoting points inside some of the stones where you would put ropes and things of that nature.